Hello, this is the beginning of the next vlog, and it is Thursday. I have two orders that I just pulled, both of them for just one part, but in some quantity. This one, they ordered all 73 I had of this new baseball bat. They're $1.40 a piece, so that was kind of nice. On this one down here, they ordered 6 of these kind of fancy leg pieces. And I was thinking about it. I mean, there's even printing on the side, which is pretty cool. I'll pull one out and show. So you've got the front, you've got like the nice belt kind of looking thing there, and the stripes, and then the nice shoes, and then there's the stripes are also on the side as well. Pretty sure there's nothing on the back. Yeah, just the dual molding. So I was trying to figure out what they might be doing. I'm wondering if maybe somebody's making minifigs for like a wedding party, and those are like for the groomsmen. Maybe that's what their pants look like. Maybe there's a pinstriping, a black pinstriping on like a gray color or something. That'd be kind of cool. But who knows? Could be almost anything. Maybe they're making some robots. Yeah, so that we're going to get these two orders ready to go out. I have a third order. I'm waiting to get paid for that. That's going to be a local pickup at Bricks Rock. So we'll take care of that as well when that comes in. I got a little bit of running around to do today, and I do have some help coming. So we're going to try to take care of all this today. It's going to be a busy day, but that's the way it is, and I don't mind. So we'll come back with another update later today. Thank you. Hello. It's just a little bit later on Thursday, and the other order is paid for, so I pulled it. I hadn't even looked at it yet. Pulled it. They ordered a sticker sheet. It was the last one of this one, too. So they'll be getting that. They also ordered all 39 I had of this dark orange 2x2 slope. So that's kind of cool. Just a smattering of things. They got one dark blue, one black, and one tan jumper plate. That was kind of interesting. And one minifigure, and it wasn't the last one. I had another one of it, so I didn't have to pull that container. I also did that earlier. I took all the bags and I sorted them, and they're over at Ben's station now, sorted by box number, and they're in order by box, by column, and number, so they're all in order. And I was thinking I just have to integrate that one in, but then it wasn't the only one there, so there you go. This one here, this new figure, it's a nature photographer with a tree disguise. And I actually had 2 of it, so the other one's going to come out of the 2Z drawer and go into a 1Z drawer. We'll take care of that later. But now that we got all 3 of these done, we're going to go ahead and pack them up. This one will get dropped off at Bricks Rock. Those 2 are going to the post office. And we'll see, maybe we'll get another order, although we're getting a little late on time. It's closing in on 4 o'clock now, so I'm probably not going to be able to ship anything else out today. We'll see. If it's really small, like one of those 2 down there, then maybe I could. As always, thank you, and we'll see you in the next clip. Hello. I'm here in the basement. It is Thursday evening, and it is still Thursday. It's not after midnight yet. And I've been busy. I have been going through this drawer unit, which is the next one numerically that I'm working on, and filling up this one after I verify things and whatnot. Like right now, I'm working on trans clear of these 1x2 panels. And I had pulled this drawer, which is further. It is drawer 1384, because it also had some trans clear in it. I just dumped it and pulled the trans clear. I might have some more that I'll have to pull. Like I see trans brown is over there, and I see there's at least a couple of trans brown in here, so we'll pull those out when we get to it. But so that's what I was doing. My help here today was working on 1x3 plate. Got through everything except for the light bluish gray and the white. And then I sat down and I did the white bluish gray, light bluish gray, and the white. These are larger ones that still need to go up. There's the rejects for those over there. Lots of white in the reject, not so much of the light bluish gray. White, it just fades. It's just bad. They are no longer here. I've put them away. There was over 3,000 parts of 1x3 plate, and one of them actually had a print on it. It got found, I don't know, last week, I think, so I had one of those. When we do the 1x2s, that's when I'm going to start to think we might run into a few more with printing on them, and then perhaps some on the 1x1s as well. And that just over 3,000 parts, was like 3,080 or something like that. That put me over 800,000 parts in the store. It's like 802,300 or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's the first time I've been over 800,000. I also have over 16,000 lots, that's a really good number too. And I'd like to keep pushing both of those. And of course, as I keep working on this store, it will get pushed because there's going to be lots of stuff in the store that I don't already have in my store. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So it's kind of like the the road to 1,000,000 parts, I guess, as you could call it. But yeah, 800,000 is my current step for that. Pretty happy about that. And yeah, I can't think of anything else right now. And so we're going to cut it. I'll probably get a little bit more work done on this tonight. But yeah, I'm very excited about that little milestone. And so we will come back tomorrow with some sort of an update on Friday. Thank you. Hello. It is now Friday. And I spent longer than I anticipated last night going through and filling most of this drawer unit here with parts. It goes all the way to this drawer. There's none in the bottom. But the interesting thing was, I was working on this large drawer. I only got through the small ones. I have not done the large drawers yet. So I changed the file name to 121 to 150, and we're going to get that stuff put away next. But I just pulled 2 orders, and this top one, these are just the used pieces here. They also have some new pieces over here. Big order. It's their 16th order in the store, so yeah, that's always appreciate people coming back and buying again. And then this order here, also somebody who's ordered a number of times in the store. This is somebody who's in the lug. And this is not their 16th order. It is their 12th order. But it is still a nice order. They got these new pieces, some hair pieces, some boxes, and a couple of printed tiles. And then used, they got 2 of each of these 3 figures. I'm not really sure why they got 2 of each of them, but that's what they did. And then they got some printed and stickered stuff here, some legs, and some hair. This is an interesting hair, the white one. It's got a hole at the top, but on top of that, it's got like a braid around the front. It's really cool. So yeah, we're going to get that ready. They're going to have that delivered on Monday. And then this order will go out today. And that's what I got going on. I'm going to get that taken care of so I can get to the post office. And then we'll come back with some more content later, probably after I've done with this or perhaps before. We'll see what happens. As always, thank you. Hello. I'm back again. I've been to the post office and back, and I have the other order for somebody in the lug over there in that white thing ready to get picked up. And I got another order while I was out, so I came back and I pulled it. And it was 1 figure. But it's Shaquille O'Neal, the NBA figure, so yeah, it was like 25 bucks or more, a little bit more, $27. So we're going to get this ready to go out. I'll probably go put it in the mailbox so that I don't have to worry about getting up and going to the post office. But that is what I got going on at the moment. We're probably going to dive into this tonight, or at least start it. Might wait until tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And then after done with that, we'll have to just inventory those 9 drawers quickly and deal with that. But yeah, we're getting there. A little progress every day. That's all you got to do. Thank you. Hello. It is Sunday. And I woke up to having 3 orders overnight. And got them all pulled. This order is just these 3 parts here. I'm wondering if they're all to the same figure. They may be. This order is just, and they were all used parts. This one here is also all used parts. Got a lot of Power Miners colors, the orange and the lime, plus black and white. And then this order down here has new over here, and some used over here. Nothing really stands out. Some snot pieces. They did get 4 of those hubcap pieces there, so who knows what's going on. And then, so I pulled these a while ago, did some other stuff. And I have 3 more orders that have come in. So this is like one of the busiest days ever. Not my record. I think my record was, ironically, Easter with 9 orders. But yeah, I have 6 orders so far from today. Had none yesterday. So I think that's like 10 days. Granted, I was closed a number of those days. But at least 4 days where I missed orders when I was actually open. So yeah, June is a slow month. We are over 1 order per day average because I have more than 30 orders now, but not by a lot, just a little bit. So we're going to work on getting these packed up, be pretty easy, and then I'm going to go through and work on pulling the other ones. At least one of them should be easy. Another one's medium. The other one's going to be a bigger order. So we will get those taken care of, and we'll come back and have some video for those too. Thank you. Hello, we're back again, still on Sunday. And I pulled 2 of the 3 orders I had left. The third one is a bigger order, so I wanted to pull that one separately by itself. And this one, all they ordered was every one of the 34 of this particular clone trooper I had. Every single one. It's pretty expensive, but each one is pretty cheap. So there you go. They got a whole clone army right there, 134 of them. This order down here, they got some new pieces, some tiles, and this, that, and the other. Nothing real special. And then the same thing over here. The only special things I would really note is this trans bright green, I believe. I don't think that's the neon green, although maybe it is. Panel And then this, which is like a little, to me it looks like a computer screen with like a spreadsheet or something open on it, but it's got the clip on the back so you can put it on like a bar. And that's it. That is what they ordered. That actually should go in a different spot. So we're going to... Oh, and then this one. This is kind of interesting, too. They got one of the old school hinges, one of the large ones. But yeah, we're going to get these 2 orders packed up and ready to go. And I have another order that looks like it's coming in. I had to invoice them, but yeah, we're going to get that order out as well. So we got... it's a busy Sunday. I think that brings us up to 7 orders for the day. So yeah, great job here. It's not going to recover June completely, but there we're going to just go with it and see what happens. As always, thank you. Hello again. It is now Monday, and I got a busy day ahead of me, but that's all right. I just had another order I pulled. It showed up sometime this morning. 824 of these pearl dark gray 1x1 round plates. Well, I had 3 bags of 273 left, and I counted out 5 more. It's just a wonderful thing. These bags, I mean, it took trying to figure out 824 of them, you know, pull out the counting scale, tear it out, you know, count a certain number of them to get the weight down, add them in, you know, put a few more in, take a couple out. Boom, I'm just done. So I really like this system. I am running low on all the colored pieces though, so I might have to try to figure something out about that. So we'll see. I have a couple of thoughts. But I do have another order I'm going to have to pick after this. But again, that was the larger order, and I always wanted to get this done quickly. So we'll probably get to that afterwards. But I'm going to pack this up ready to go quick. And I think I've got 3 or 4 other packages already ready to go. So it's a busy day. I've got other stuff I've got to take care of. But yeah, we're just going to move on and see what happens next. And we'll come back with another clip. Thank you. Hello. So I've just finished pulling the other order, the big one. And holy cow, is it very monochromatic. It is reddish brown. Yeah, lots of reddish brown. And matter of fact, they bought out everything that they bought except for like 3 parts. So this wagon wheel, they got 8 of, as I remember correctly, and I had more. My pins, which are not reddish brown, but they're black, I clearly have more of that. Obviously, the figure is not reddish brown, but it's an Indian, and so that kind of fits with this. It's like they're looking for wood. And then the 1x1 round plate in reddish brown, I had more of those. And I think those are the only ones they didn't buy me out of whatever color it was, or whatever part it was. The interesting thing is they bought rifles 3 times, and that's because I had a new one. This is a new rifle, and it's, you notice how at this end over here where I got pointing at there, there's like more of a divot there in the butt. There's like less plastic there. And then they bought a used one, just like that, with the divot. But then I also have some of the older style that have less of a divot. Or wait a minute. No, I have to go double check this. So they should have less of a divot. I had to swap these out because what had happened is I had identified them as reddish brown, and they actually were in fact brown, and that's these here. You can see there's less of a divot. I have to just double check, see if I got the reddish brown versions of those. If not, I'm probably gonna have to send the brown ones, which is unfortunate because the brown ones are worth like 4 times as much. But I mean, we're talking like 50 cents to $2 or something like that. It's not horrible. But yeah, otherwise, just tons and tons of stuff. Palisade brick, both the 1x2 and the 1x4. All this large plate, even some wedges. They'll probably make some sides of things and that sort of thing. Just, they're making a Wild West display. That's quite obvious. So it'll be interesting. I'd like to see this sort of thing, but I don't have any avenue to be able to see this stuff. So I have to figure that out. But anyway, thank you, and we'll come back with some more updates later. Hello. So I had that other order come through, and it is a local pickup out at Bricks Rock, and it's pulled. So these are all the new pieces here, along with what's down here. Lots of large brick, 2x6, 2x4, 2x2, 2x6s, 2x4s, a couple of 2x8s, a little bit of tile, and just a smattering of other things beyond that. So lots of basic brick. So we're going to get this ready to go. Oh, and then they got these used pieces, including a creeper. They got a creeper, and then just a few other random pieces here, including a snake. So we're going to go ahead and get this ready to go, and then we're going to try to get it over to Bricks Rock. They're actually open sometimes on Monday and Tuesday over the summer. So they are open today, and I'm going to try to get that stuff over to them. As always, thank you. Hello. It is later on Monday, and I am back from the steering committee meeting. Got some stuff done there. Nothing terribly exciting, but one of the members of the steering committee, that was his last meeting because he is moving, and I think I've mentioned this before. One of our members has been hired by Lego to be a designer, and we're all really excited for him. And we can't wait to see what he's actually ends up designing. Although I know the process is generally you start with a team and you don't necessarily design stuff immediately. But yeah, we're excited to see what happens with that, and we'll talk to him going forward, I'm sure. But he brought gifts for everybody at the steering committee meeting, and I was really excited about this. So he has basically taken the Tales of the Space Age design style, and he made a bunch of custom ones. And so each of us got one, and this is the one I got. This is like basically the U.S. space program. You've got probably the Saturn V rocket here, along with the launch tower next to it, and then there's the International Space Station above it. It's just really cool. And then this is his like little symbol, his logo. He's Brick Lizard is what he's known as. And I'll try to put a link to his Instagram down in the bottom part. But yeah, he made these for everybody as well, and I think they were customized a little bit because he's got purple in mind. He'd asked, "You like purple, right?" And it's like, if you notice, there's a lot of purple in this one as well, kind of for the sky. And it's such a great little build. I'm really psyched to have this. So, yeah, I would like to thank him for that, and I already have, but I'm thanking him here again. And yeah, so that's what we got going on. I did get parts put away. I don't know if I mentioned that. We are up over 800,000 now. I've had some sales, so it's dropped back down, but I probably still have like 802,000 or something like that. Mainly because of this second upload I did, which I think was like 2,400 or 2,600 pieces or something like that. So those are empty. I need to move those back over, the container over here, because now I need to go after the last 9 drawers, the big drawers on that unit, and get that stuff put away. So that is my next task at the moment. And then I'm not sure what I'm up to. I got a lot to do, but that's the way of it. It is also the last day of the month, which means we have new releases for LEGO coming tomorrow. There is a gift with purchase that is being released at midnight, theoretically, that I'd like to get a hold of. And also I have to do my numbers for the month of June, which are abysmal. It looks like I have 29 orders, but there was a cancellation. So that is actually 28 orders. So it's more than one a day, which is good, or not 28, 38. It is more than one a day, but not much. 8 more. So yeah, it was a slow month, and I'm hoping, almost without question, July will be a better month. So we'll see how that goes from there. But we're just going to keep adding parts, and that'll carry me through. As always, thank you. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Hello. It is Tuesday, and I did the numbers for June last night. Pretty bad, but that was to be expected. I was closed for like 7 days, although I did get a couple of orders from people in the lug during that time. And missed 2 days in a row before Brick World, that I hadn't missed 2 days in a row since Bricklink was closed, I think, back in early November of 23. So yeah, it was pretty rough. And a couple of nice points on it, though. Everything seemed to be going in the right direction. My lot count, my part count. I mean, part of the part count is that I didn't make a lot of sales, but we're still up over 800,000 with that. And I do have another order that I just pulled. Just these pieces here. They've got this nice lacquered silver, metallic silver slope, and then they also got this slope with a trench run pattern on it from the Death Star. Just some general other pieces. These long white axles are kind of neat. And then over here, they got a single new piece, that one white bar. So we're going to get this packed up and ready to go. But yeah, that's the way of it. It's just the kind of thing that it's going to be. But since I got this order, I mean, I've already got one order in July already. And there's still hours left. I mean, it's probably only like 2 right now or something like that. So yeah, we got plenty of time left where we can get more orders today. But I'm currently at an average order of 1 per day for July. Yeah, it's the 1st of July and I have 1 order. But anyway, I also have to take care of these 2 drawers here. These are basically twosies, and I just haven't done it yet, so that's probably what I'm going to do right afterwards. It's just a couple of bars down there. Take care of those, and then I'm going to jump into cataloging those over there, because I haven't gotten to that yet. Other stuff keeps pulling me away. As always, thank you, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Hello, It is Wednesday, and the vlog is not out because it's going to come out on Thursday. I think we might do that regularly now because Wednesday is usually a big day, so we're going to wait and do Wednesday content for the video on Thursday. So what we have here is a couple of orders that I have received, actually 3 of them. This top one, lots and lots of stuff, all sorts of different things. There's a bunch of minifigure parts that all ended up in here. There's a train base, a mast for a ship, barrels. They bought all of the trans neon orange round 2x2 bricks in both used back here and new. I got some plant parts, just all sorts of stuff. So we're going to get that picked. And then these these slopes, I thought I'd sit on these forever. You know, 2x8 45-degree slopes in red. This order, very small. They got all these pieces here that were new, including these 2 lift arms in trans clear. That's pretty cool. And then these parts here in used. And I will say, there was something I noticed about this order, and I don't really know why, but you can see they ordered here a white motorcycle helmet and a trans brown visor for it. Those are used. They also ordered the exact same 2 pieces in new condition. And in both cases, I had more helmets and visors in both new and used. So they could have bought 2 of each in new or 2 of each in used, but instead they went for 1 of each in new and used. So I'm not really sure why. And then this order down here, very small but kind of large in some ways. They bought these 2 2x2 tiles with the 1 corner cut out, the corner tile, and then these large pieces which are basically half of a cement mixer. They bought 2 of those. So this is what one side looks like on the inside and the other side on the outside, and they got 2 of those. So yeah, we're going to get these orders taken care of. And as it turns out, I have 2 more orders that have come in recently. They came in 2 minutes apart, and they are 11 order numbers apart. So that's like an average of 5.5 orders a minute. Not really a scientific study there, but that's what I found. As always, thank you, and we'll come back with the next update when we get the next orders taken care of. Oh. Hello, we are back again. It is still Wednesday, and I've picked 3 more orders. As you can see down here, I've got this order, lots of minifig parts and minifigs. They also got these 3 cables. That's all pretty cool stuff. Down here, not too much different. Just some Technic type stuff and some modified plate and these dishes. Just simple stuff. And the same thing down here at the bottom. We got some Technic, these long beams here. The one thing that was kind of interesting is this order here and this order up here ordered the same part. So it came out of the same place. That doesn't always happen. And that's all we got. So we're going to try to get these packed up as well so I can get all of them to the post office. And we'll see how that goes. Thank you. Hello. It is very late on Wednesday. It's technically Thursday, but not by a long time. Ben just left. And yeah, lots going on today. So I had 3 people here actually helping, and then the 4th person was basically pulling parts that he wanted that I had in my store. And he had worked for me, so I owed him. And so instead of just basically doing anything else, we just pulled the parts, and I gave them to him. Which dropped me down below 800,000 parts. But with some of the uploads, we're back up over. But it may not stay for long. We'll see. I'm only like 300 or 400 parts over, so tomorrow is going to be another day. I'm going to try to push to get some more parts up. I did get that container that was over here up. That's uploaded, which means this one here is empty. And I can pull the stickers off and move it to a place where I put empty units. This is the one that I was putting the parts in. That's another one that's just underneath. It's empty. I probably don't know what I need for it there. I also got some other parts up. Ben did a couple of different figure uploads for me. So yeah, all sorts of stuff went up. It was like 750 parts we put up today, so that's pretty good. As far as help, and actually the other person, one of the other 2 people here that was not specifically helping me, he worked on a project for the lug. Basically, the black 1x2 plate is almost done. This is QC'd, those are rejected, these still need to be QC'd. But that's just the first color of all the 1x2, which is here. So there's a lot of it. So yeah, that's going to take a bit of time. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Ben's area looks pretty good, though. And he's been keeping it in better shape recently. we'll go over to take a look. And oh, I also, while some people were here, I had them reorganize these uprights so they're actually in order, the 1 through whatever, and then 1 through 9, and 10 through 18, and 19 through 27, and 28 through 34, or whatever, and then, well, then 37. So there's a different numbering thing going on down there. And so, yeah, did that. I'd already done the shoe boxes, so that's done. Ben brought over a couple of the units that had figures in them, and that's a lot of what he was uploading from. And then there's stuff that he's working on in midstream. These are some parts that he saved from some reject parts that I had. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff ready to go. He's probably gonna be able to do another figure upload next time. As you can see, he's got some stuff kind of staged and ready to go. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I can't think of anything else I really want to cover. And this is probably the last section of the vlog. Tomorrow we'll be back at it again. I did get a lot of orders today. I had 6 orders come in, which is crazy. I did know about a couple of them because they came in late last night and I wasn't going to deal with them right away. But yeah, that is kind of what's going on. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. So we're going to cut it. We're going to do a little bit more organization. We're also going to get the video ready to go up. I want to make sure that goes up. And that is the last little thing I'm going to say. Thank you.